Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a game about collecting cards. Everyone who plays it knows that, but everyone has different ways of going about it. Most people skip packs and buy the exact cards they need from secondary markets. Others buy only sealed products such as packs and structure decks, living and dying by the luck of the draw. Some are lucky, some are smart, and I am neither of these things. In this series, we'll be fusing horrendous luck with even worse financial decision making, with the full intention of ripping off Nim Nim and Revs. We'll be rewinding to the nostalgic days of our youth to build a competitive deck with a strict budget of $25 and only using sealed product. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Restart, a budget sealed only challenge. Good morning, welcome back to episode number 5 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Restart. How are you guys doing today, huh? I just went and joined a Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament for the first time in a year last night because of COVID and completely forgot how it felt to hold cards. Last time we popped open packs, we got most of the engine in order to make Totally Awesome, and we're just missing a single card, actually. We got $55 for the sale of Nightmare Unicorn, which I am really going to miss that card. That is an epic pull to get within the first few episodes. As I said, we're only going to get half of the value that it sold for, giving us $27.50 extra this week. Along with the extra 50 cents from last week, we have a total of $53. I'm kind of feeling bad because it doesn't even feel budget anymore. The Patreon I dropped last episode is actually being super helpful for funding the series, and since I don't want to miss any names by the time this video goes up, due to, me editing it much earlier in the week, the names will be at the very end of the video. You guys know what we need now. We need more level 4s, which is Riliona and Zoroa. And we definitely need Bahamut Shark sometime soon, and we're starting the search for that now. As soon as we get him, we hunt down Borreload Savage Dragon, and we should be absolutely disgusting with our interruptions. Time to spend 50 bucks. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back on that Dark Necrofear shit. How do you like it? I like this map. This is a really nice map. This is what I use to play professionally. Yeah, we have a whole box. We have $53 to spend. So we have an entire box. The guy price matched me each individual pack for $1.50 each. Which, if you were in the Discord, you'd know, I literally left in the morning to go buy 2 boxes of this. Because I know I'm going to keep opening these. And also, we need Bahamut Shark. So I had to buy these for $16. So I wasted $52 on cardboard. I'm gonna pop open this Genesis Impact box and then use my Windows movie magic to skip forward. Alright, whole ass Genesis Impact box. Oh boy, I can't wait to accidentally destroy some cards right now. So I guess we'll start with Genesis Impact because we just have so many packs to go through that, if we go through the OTS packs here, it's just gonna be boring. Bottomless, blah, 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 blah. Wow. Great first pack. We actually needed this. This is the only one of the extra deck monsters that we don't have yet. So, cool. I've been getting a lot of comments recently that are like, hey, why are your hands shaking? You know what? I understand. I think I started Rev's video from his series from episode 19, so I'll just say now that I've got this weird thing with my hands. I can't control it, sorry to disappoint you guys, but that's just not something that I could stop. If it bothers you a lot, I'm sorry, there's not much I could do. Alistair the Invoker of Madness. Alright. There's always a chance of getting a collector's rare out of these, which is what I'm kind of hoping for. Crowley. I was really hoping to get a collector's rare. The funny thing about Alistair is, pretty sure we can actually make this pretty easily. Different types and different attributes. We can make it. It could be useful, but that's not a priority because Alistair is not one of our combo starters. Something good? Botram. I would run a second one if I got a Zoroark. You know what? Let's pop open an OTS pack. How? So the thing with these OTS packs is they're probably scaled. I bought all these for I think $16, like I said earlier, and people scale these. I'm not gonna blame them for it. Scrap Golem. That's actually that's probably going up a lot right now. That's probably a pretty expensive card. I'll put it aside. Let's do one more OTS pack. We need that Bahamut Shark. If we don't get it here, we have to order more OTS packs. Muddy Mud Dragon, Goblin King. Where art thou? Oh, all right. Let's go back to Genesis Impact. Anything? Iwas. Yo, I'm happy to get Iwas, but oh my god, we can't use it. We need to get at least one card that's playable out of these. Live Twin Lilla. Oh yeah, we're making Live Twins now because of how many Live Twins I keep pulling. I think I've got probably a playset of every single card in the main deck. Oh boy, something good. Drytron Alpha Thuban. Wow, this is starting to bother me. Collector's Rare, please? No Collector's Rare, what is it? It's another Trismegistus. Oh boy. I'm really hoping the deck has some kind of improvement this episode. What is it? What is it? Is it a Drytron? Drytron Meteonis Quadrantis. When we get halfway through the box, I'll open one more OTS pack. Bro, come on. No. There's no way we're opening an entire box and we're not getting a single card that we can play. I mean, we have one more card, guaranteed. Nightmare Phoenix, Magistus Invocation. Drytron Fafnir. It's a good card, it's not for our deck. Let's pop open an OTS pack. Bahamut Shark is a super, so even if these packs are scaled, I don't really care. XCs. Bahamut Shark! We got it! Oh my god. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. I don't know what the rest of these cards do. Cards cannot be sent from the deck to the graveyard. That's actually a really good card. What the hell? It's a level 4 machine dark monster, which is probably pretty easy to cheat out somehow. Well, that's all we needed. Literally, we're opening an entire box of Genesis Impact just as an accessory for us to get the one Bahamut Shark play. Bro, come on. There's still the chance of us getting like more good stuff out of the OTS packs, but there's no guarantee. Live Twin. The worst thing is we have Book of the Law now off of all these packs, but you know, they couldn't reprint like the good cards. They couldn't reprint Alistair the Invoker or, you know, Invocation. Secret Password. Another Live Twin card. I actually think we should probably get rid of all the Live Twin stuff. Or we can make an entire second deck out of it. Why not? Let's do the entire second deck someday. Evil Twin GG Easy. Cyber Emergency. This is a really good card. It's just we can't really play it because we don't have any light machines. There's still the chance of a Collector's Rare. If it's another Collector's Rare, it's another expensive sale. Drytron Alpha Thuban. Oh boy, we're getting down to our last few packs. I think we have 5, including this one. There's always a chance of an Ultra and a Collector's because I've had that happen, but pretty sure. Oh my god. Oh my god, why? Okay, I guess. I'm glad that I probably edited this part to make it look like I opened that pack easily, when in reality it took me a solid like 3 minutes. Beat Cop. Can you give me a Collector's Rare Beat Cop at least? Can I get an extra like 20 bucks for the next episode? I mean, hey, maybe the OTS packs aren't scaled and we've still got the chance of an Ultimate Rare. I'll be honest with you guys, we might have to run an Evil Twin engine temporarily because there's very few options for us here. Yeah, like we have the entire deck complete here, and I don't want to have to do it, but I don't think I'll do it. Live Twin, yeah, we've got like 2 full play sets of the entire Live Twin deck. Except for these, but... Can we end with a Collector's Rare? Oh wait, we're not ending, we still have the OTS packs. Okay. It's not a Collector's Rare. Live Twin. Oh my god. What are the odds that... See, when I'm opening by myself, I always get, let me throw this out. I've actually gotten like every Drytron card, every Magistus card, but I had to buy all the Live Twin stuff because I didn't pull a single Kiss-a-Kill. I pulled one Lilla and it was a collector's. Can I open this, please? There we go. Yeah, I pulled a single Kiss-a-Kill, or I pulled a single Lilla and it was collector's. Okay. That's an interesting series of events. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Last pack. Can we end with an ulti? It is not an ulti. Scrap Golem. Still, that's a really good pull. We've definitely opened packs, but like aside from the Ninaruru and one of the Bahamut Sharks, we could run two, but I'd have to look back through everything we opened. We didn't get anything good. I'll probably have to sell one of the evil twins this episode, unless Scrap Golem's going for more right now. I know they just announced a new scrap card. This episode's not going to have many changes to the deck. I'm not going to add in a Live Twin engine. That's just boring. Like, I like the Live Twins. I play them in my main deck. But I'm not going to do anything with that. This is the first box I've ever opened without a collector's rare. I'll rework some of the cards, which is pretty much just putting these two in, and I'll get back to you in a minute. So you know what's funny? Every single time I'm in the Discord, and I'm saying like, yo, I'm a bad player. Like, don't listen to me, guys. I'm just doing the sealed only challenge because I find it fun. And you guys are like, no, you can't be a bad player. I watch your videos. Like, besides the few misplays, you know what? I'm about to prove it. These are the cards we took out. So we took out 3 unplayables and Transcode Talker because this is kind of unnecessary. Now, you ready for this sauce? We took out Solemn Warnings. We took out the Terraform and the rest of the field spells. We took out Nahada, the Gizmek Orochi, and Nefarious Archfiend. Okay, that's, you know what? You guys are like, oh, where's he going with this? Well, I guess people want to see this, so regular core, Fairy Tail Luna, Archfiend Eater, this, totally awesome, There it is, guys. This is what God wants from me. God has put me on this earth for one reason and one reason only, and that's to build Live Twin, Magistus, fucking Familiar Possessed. I'm gonna lose so many subscribers off of this video. I'm a man pushed to my breaking point. I took out the cards you saw. Effect Veiler, 2 hand traps, I was gonna say field spells, Spirit Charmers, Trismegistus, Magistus Invocation, Double Secret Password, Live Twin Home, Awakening of the Possessed, Possessed Partnership, and Unpossessed. Then we've got Artemis, the 4 cards, 1 Evil Twin Lilla, 1 Evil Twin Kiss-a-Kill, Nightmare cards, Proxy F, Beat Cop, Bahamut Shark, totally awesome, Dark Rebellion, number 101. At least leave a comment if you're gonna unsubscribe from me for this one. I'm sorry. Let's... surprisingly, this isn't the worst deck in the world. You just watch. Get into the duels. Alright, here we go, boys. Match 1, we're up against Eco, a new budget player who's starting his own Yu-Gi-Oh! Journey. I'll link it in the description below. Make sure to check him out, please. We win the Rock, Paper, Scissors, normal summoning Endymion and using its effect to equip him with Artemis, searching Crowley, and then special summoning it. We use Endymion's effect to draw one, giving us Gizmek Orochi and putting Nefarious Archfiend back into the deck. We then misclick Earth for Crowley's effect because the button for Earth is right next to the button for Water in EDO Pro, and we can't make Totally Awesome, unfortunately, but we make Nefarious or Archfiend to get us back Endymion and use Crowley to equip him with Artemis, passing turn. On our opponent's turn, he normal summons Neos Alias and uses Mask Change to sub it out for Masked Hero Koga. He then uses Mask Charge to put back his Neos Alias and Mask Change, and attacks into Archfiend, giving us a search for the second part of our +2 combo. On our turn, we use Artemis to search Endymion and use our +2 combo, giving us Crowley and Hita. We summon Crowley and then fuse Artemis and Hita to make Iwas, which gets bounced when we try to control his Koga, burning us for 2000 damage. We use Possessed Partnerships anyway to pop Koga, then fill our board and pop off with our OTK, boys. Game 2, our hand is not amazing, but we can still play due to the Live Twin engine that we threw in. He starts off with E-Call, giving him a Shadow Mist, which he changes with Mask Change to make Dark Law. Banishing every card is actually a huge threat to me, so I'm kind of lacking in options here. We use Invocation to make Iwas in an attempt to steal Dark Law for our own nefarious purposes. We attack, and on his turn he proceeds to clear our whole back row using 2 copies of our Righteous Justice. giving him back control of his Dark Claw. We proceed to make Nightmare Phoenix using the Live Twins to destroy his back row and Neo Salius, leaving him with only a Dark Claw. After a bit of stalling, we don't draw into anything that can out the Dark Claw, giving Eco Game 2. Game 3 and our hand isn't the best, but it's not unplayable. With Spirit Charmers, we drop Trismegistus, getting us Area and Possessed Partnerships. Knowing he has no interruptions, we make Nefarious or Archfiend an Area, linking off Area in order to have a target for Possessed Partnership, while keeping another monster on board. On his turn, he sets 3 and then passes, which lets us use Spirit Charmers, giving us Win and Unpossessed. We draw into Luna, which gets met with Bottomless, but not before we chain Unpossessed to make sure that we get the special summon for a different attribute, which also gets met with Bottomless, but it doesn't really matter since we have Destruction Protection from Awakening of the Possessed. We make Unicorns, getting a search off of Nefarious Archfiend and shuffling back his face-down monster. We then special summon Win from our hand off a Possessed Partnership and attack for just over 5k damage. He sets a monster and passes, letting us beat over his monster and attacking directly for the first match. Match 2, we are up against Drytron, which should give us a good benchmark for how strong our deck is right now. We start with Live Twin Kiss-Kill, special summoning Lilla and using Trismegistus to special out Endymion. This is probably the most ideal starting hand we could have, using Endymion to get Crowley into Bahamut Shark and Totally Awesome, then using the Twins to get the draw off of Kiss-Kill, which gives us discard fodder for Spirit Charmers, which sets up for 1 negate from Totally Awesome and 1 pop from Possessed Partnerships and Evil Twin Lilla. If this isn't the pinnacle of deck building, then I don't know what is. I don't even know what Drytron does, but he proceeds to use Delta in his hand, which would have been a +2 I'm guessing if I didn't negate it with Totally Awesome. Again, I don't really know what this deck does. He makes Link Karibo and then Union Carrier, which we pop using Possessed Partnerships before he can equip for whatever he was planning to pull off. He proceeds to make Cerberus to end his turn off, popping our Bahamut Shark to prevent us from bringing back Totally Awesome, and destroying Kiss-Kill, which we bring back to draw 1. We draw into Luna, which gives us the search for Asa that we try to bring out with Trismegistus. We make 101 to get rid of Cerberus and Transcode Talker to bring back Lilla and pop his Drytron Fafnir, and then attacking for a good amount of damage. Then we set up Griffin and get the draw for Kiss-Kill and setting partnerships, giving us Skill Drain, a protected 101, and a pop off of partnerships. He makes Vanity's Fiend, which does nothing, and gives us the game. Game 2, our hand is alright, I guess? He combos off, ending with just Drytron, Fafnir, and Vanity's Ruler, which is honestly more than enough to just stop our plays. All combo lines that we have require us to special summon, so we have no options. We attempt to use Unpossessed and Damage Calculation to stop him from chaining his Drytron monster to send our monster to the graveyard, but he just sends both of them to the grave right afterwards, taking game 2. Game 3, let's do this. Never mind. Match 3 is up against Madolches. We go first doing our newly regular Endymion combo to make Toad, and activate Awakening of the Possessed for the small attack boost. On our opponent's turn, he triggers off Extrav, then summoning Angeli and attempting to use its effect, which we negate, locking him out of any more plays and bringing back Toad to our extra deck. A Greater Man would have been able to OTK on the subsequent turn, but going the safe route, I use Bahamut Shark to make Toad again, then use Luna to get Hida, and attack with every monster except Bahamut Shark, since it's restricted from attacking. We use Spirit Charmers to set partnerships and add area, then make Nefarious or Archfiend, which brings back Endymion, and then use Crowley to equip Artemis, giving us another Crowley. If I did this earlier, I'd have successfully OTK'd, but we went the safer route anyway, so whatever. And we make Proxy F Magician, which we use to bring out Iwas, giving us a pop, a crackdown, and an Omni negate. He summons Hootcake, which I immediately steal, and then we take game 1. Game 2, we don't have the best hand. Is it just me, or do we either draw both or neither of the Magistus Invocations? But we pop off with the Live Twin combo, getting us a win to hand and not enough to really do anything else, so we just pass turn. On our opponent's turn, we droll after he uses Extrav, and he summons Angeli, which we Veiler. He passes to avoid allowing us to use our Evil Twin's Recursion, and we bring out everything in our hand, making Phoenix, which gets striked. We use Kiss-Kill to bring back Lilla, popping Chateau, and we link off Kiss-Kill and win to make Unicorn, which gets negated by Madolche Promenade. But it isn't really enough to break our board. We bring back Kiss-Kill to draw into Secret Password, which we use to deck thin, and we attack with all of our monsters. Then we make Griffin using Unicorn and Lilla, giving us Skill Drain and a pop off of Lilla. Our opponent uses Extrav for the umpteenth fucking time and then gives up because he doesn't top deck it out, leaving us at 2-1. It's been a while since we've reached a match 4, but I don't know if I could even call it a match. Our opponent is playing Defense OTK. Yeah. I think we can skip this one, or at least covering all the details of this one, but I'll explain that the way it works is just using multiple cards that diminish your opponent's attack points while buffing your monster's defense and doubling the amount of damage that your opponent will take. so it can successfully OTK you if you make one attack assuming the opponent is just T-setting and not really expecting it. But as soon as he flips Mirror Wall, you could technically just wait until your opponent pays life points 4 times and just win the game. The best part of this game was seeing that my monsters hit 232 and 463 attack, which might be the best and also the most cursed thing I've ever seen in a game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Needless to say, we're now 3-1 and I will gladly take the win. Match 5, and it all comes down to this. We're up against Danger Dark World, starting with Live Twin Entrance to start off our Live Twin combo, dropping Gizmak Orochi in the grave, which will be super valuable later. We normal summon our Kiss-a-Kill that we draw off the Evil Twin Kiss-a-Kill in order to get more link materials, then pass turn because I forgot Live Twin Home locks you into Evil Twins and not just Fiends. On our opponent's turn, we see Into the Void, Dark World Dealings, Allure of Darkness, Hand Destruction, Card Destruction, and every single danger monster in the damn universe. And at least, don't worry about it guys, we drew into Droll right at the end of his combo. We used Lilith to pop Bigfoot, leaving our opponent with absolutely nothing. Somehow, we drew into 3 Endymions in a row, which is pretty realistic compared to modern Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, good on you EDO Pro, that's real realism. And we pop his board, OTKing him with the best of all worlds. Game 2, we use Shatana and Crowley to make Toad, and use Luna to get Win and bring out Nefarious or Archfiend, bringing back Crowley, which we link into Artemis, and then into Proxy F Magician, giving us a search for Possessed Partnership. We set it, and with only 1 card in hand, we know our opponent can't use Hand Destruction, and using any effects that send our hand to the grave will allow us to just bring back Win with partnerships. He actually Kaijus our Toad, which we put back into the extra deck right away, and does the same drawing and popping off, which just allows him to bring out Starving Venom Fusion Dragon to get rid of Radion. We Veiler the Starving Venom and use partnerships to pop up the field spell. We beat over Mothman and we know the exact line of play, which requires us to keep the Live Twin that's in our hand. He uses Dark World Dealings, which makes us discard Invocation because we need Kiss-a-Kill. Then proceeds to Card Destruction, and we draw into Lilla out of everything. We draw into the exact card we needed. This single-handedly won us the game after he beat over Win. We do the Live Twin combo, summoning Hat Tricker in the process, then using Unicorn to shuffle back his Starving Venom, and drawing us another Invocation. I told you guys, we always draw into both Invocations if we see one of them. Our opponent draws into Dark World Dealings, which also gets him Snow's Effect, which is a pretty good draw, but it's just not enough. Gives him a free monster to survive a turn longer, but we just pop it with Lilla, officially winning our 5th game. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. We actually managed to win a prize for wins in this episode, ending us off at 4 wins and 1 loss. I don't know if I should be upset or glad about the deck that we used, but because of it, we actually won $4 for the next episode. I think until we get the other cards that we need, we should probably stick with Live Twins as an engine, but probably drop the backup Secretary and the spells since they were kind of unnecessary. Maybe just keep a copy of Live Twin home just in case. But making a mess of a deck is Revs' job with sealed only challenge mode. I'm really interested in Magistus Charmers because honestly that's the first deck that I thought of. But right now the deck is really consistent for some reason and we have essentially 10 normal summon options. I don't want to keep opening Genesis Impact forever, so after the next episode we'll probably try to split the budget between both Genesis Impact and other sets until we get the cards that we need. It's fun and all, but if it takes forever and we keep opening the same thing, it's gonna get boring. For me. I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna get bored. In the worst case scenario, there's a chance that we don't get a single one of the Ultras, but we might have to start looking at other options for an engine in the deck. That's the worst case, of course, and I'm honestly glad that the deck ran as well as it did today. This time for the sale, we've got multiple options. I implemented a rule recently that would restrict me to selling 1 card per episode, but I did that mainly for the purpose of avoiding selling a bunch of cards at like 50 cents, which would be abusing the rules. That means that we've got 2 straw polls this time. Do I revert the rules and try to work on it to make a more fair and more interesting system? Or keep the sale at the exact same at 1 card per episode? Please vote down below. Either way, we're selling Scrap Golem for $3, $4, or $5. If the straw poll decides that we should sell both instead of just one, we get $6, $8, or $10 for the next week. Please vote in the description below. This has been Yu-Gi-Oh! Restart. I'm Demo, and have a great day and/or night. Hey guys, I just wanted to say that I accidentally forgot to put this in the outro by the time I finished editing it because I was too used to my regular routine from the previous episodes. I just want to give a quick shout out to my new patrons. Barry Poker, Pax, I Can't Afford This, J-Chip from the J-Chip Show, and Demur Tundra. Thanks so much for the donation, guys. And if you want a shout out at the end of the video, just, hit the Patreon. Don't feel like you need to. Bye-bye!